going on YouTube? It's your boy Perfect the One, back in another video. If you don't know, then you know. Back here today, I'm with my boy EXHT something.
What's good?
And today we are looking at industry plants that failed. What did they do wrong? Maybe you guys could be an industry plant. You know? You guys want reviews like this?
I'm gonna be the next industry plant.
If you guys want more videos like this, like, comment down below what things you guys want to
I
react
hear
to.
the smile. I hear your smile.
If you guys want more videos like this, like, comment down below what videos you guys want to react to. Subscribe, and roll that intro.
Play that shit.
You think you know me?
Hey, she say she like my swag, I be cutting up. No, he can't hang with us, he ain't caught enough. No, you throwing war with us, you ain't tough enough. No, I just bought a fifth of Henny and I trunk it up.
Mafia shit, bitch.
Industry plants are artists that are planted in the music industry by labels or other important people. Sometimes they can be hard.
Oh, I remember Ian Dior gang. Y'all remember him?
I hated him. I hated him. I hated him.
What did Ian Dior?
I hated him.
What he do to you, gang?
I don't know why, bro. I was just hating. Like I was just hating that
You
nigga.
just
Like,
hating that nigga. Okay, bro.
why was everybody fucking with him? Like,
I thought he okay. Jesus, I thought shit was cool.
And sometimes they are painfully obvious and generic, which can deter people from wanting to listen. And those are the people that we're going to be checking out today. So today I have gathered 4 artists that were planted in the music industry but failed to grow. But first, let's quickly define what an industry plant is. So the term industry plant is thrown around all the time with tons of people giving it different definitions. For example, when you Google industry plant, the definition is artists who have only just started in the industry and are then picked up by a major label and groomed to be a star. But the issue with this definition and many similar ones is that it can be applied to a lot of artists. The whole point of a label picking up an artist in the first place is to help them blow up. A better definition is an artist who has a major/indie label backing their movement but presents themselves as a homegrown startup to create the illusion of an organic following. But the issue with this definition too is that whether or not you're an industry plant, a lot of artists aren't very talkative about their label, and a lot of artists like to run with the did it on my own narrative. So that doesn't really help narrow down the list. However, for the sake of this video, I'm going to define industry plants as artists who sign early in their careers and have their image created mostly by the label as some sort of marketing gimmick. What I mean by this is that these artists have their personality, their music, and their style tailored to a certain audience, which typically comes off as very inauthentic. You'll see what I mean as we go.
Like if they did the Island Boys, 2 white kids that are acting hood, that's immediately 1 million views right there. Immediate 1 million.
Throughout the rest of the video. So let's start off with one of the most.
Y'all should go watch my Island Boy video though. Link.
What'd you say?
Right here in the top comment. You guys should go watch that. Just go watch the Island Boy video.
Notorious industry plants that there is, Jumex. So Jumex is one of the first artists that people tend to think of when it comes to industry.
He looks like a guy and a girl at the same time.
I was about to say, you think Too Slimy is an industry plant?
Nah.
After the release of his song Loner. However, it was pretty apparent right off the bat after the release of his first song Trapped that he was an industry plant. The song was a cookie cutter yell rap song where he's yelling the hook and then he raps a verse while forcing his voice to sound like this. The chorus was these lyrics repeated over and over again. I'm trapped and I can't get out.
Let's hear it. I think we should listen to one song by each of them.
No, the second one. Okay.
Well, this is my life, you know?
This shit seems so gay.
Stuck in this world
Bro, this is my life.
with
Loner.
these people who don't understand shit. It just, there's no meaning to anything.
On the beat, fake heart.
I'm
Hold on.
stuck on this goddamn planet.
I'm stuck on this.
Please
damn
get me
planet.
out of here.
I'm trapped and I
Garbage. Absolute garbage.
I think you think you're trapped because your room's nasty as shit, bro. Why you got a whole pizza? You got pizza box, a spilt cup. Like, nigga, clean your room. Maybe you'll feel a little different. This is gross.
This has 10 M's, bro.
So might as well get high. I'm trapped and I can't get out, so might as well just die. And I don't mind mediocre lyrics and stuff being repeated. Like Lil Pump is a good
Is he like
example,
LARPing
but at
as a
least
emo
Lil
boy?
Pump had some
I
sort of
think so.
character and some charisma that made the song fun. Jumex's song was just, hey, X is popular, let me try to copy that. But the reason it was apparent that he was an industry plant
Nasty
because of
ass
this song
room,
is
gang. Like, go clean your room. Maybe you won't feel so trapped.
because
And what was the deal back in the day with the bulletproof vest? Everybody had to fit with a bulletproof
Oh
vest
my
on.
gosh,
Like
I
that
remember
bullet.
that.
I'm telling you, them fake bulletproof vest companies was making a bag back in the day, gang.
And it had a music video directed by ex-Odd Future member Taco, who's pretty up there in the music industry. And he was already signed when this song was released. So then it begs the question, how did Jumex get planted? Well, Jumex was your average high school SoundCloud rapper who was fascinated by music from artists like Lil Peep, X, and others. He was releasing some
I guess that's like
music before he was planted,
the
but it
main
was
thing.
even
Like
worse
if you when you're about to blow up, you have to have dreads. You need dreads.
We
than
knew
his
this nigga
newer
was like,
stuff.
wait.
You were never there, hearts broken to despair. I saw you in the summer, just a girl with long hair.
It just sounded like some Lil Peep inspired music with poor production. And that's how all his music was at the time. And on top of that, he was trying to look the part of a SoundCloud rapper as well. However, he went somewhat viral after posting a video online where he was smoking in his class and yelling "World Star." This video caught the attention of
Oh my God, World Star had
This
to.
is so like
World Star had to have been like a
20,
Fortune,
like
a Fortune 500 company back in the day, gang.
people have also said that the label he was with, Corton Records, was created by Bradley, made to look like some indie label, even though there was tons of money behind it. Like I said, this isn't a confirmed fact, it's just speculation, but it would make a lot of sense as to how Jumex got all these industry connections. People also theorized that Bradley had Taco direct his first music video and song, and Taco even played it during his DJ set at Camp Flognaw in 2018. His following song, Loner, was released shortly after Trapped, and he had writing assistance from I Love McConan, who actually helped him on a bunch of other songs, which is kind of sad when the songwriting is so
Look, wait,
terrible.
isn't that,
There's also screenshots of Jumex
club
as
going up on a Tuesday, that nigga.
I don't know. Hold on. What was the song called?
I'm pretty sure we watched the video on that.
their
Actually,
songs,
no.
which is kind of sad when the
No, we
song
didn't. I think I
songwriting
watched
is
the
so
video on that.
Loner. I just want to see if this one's a little better than the last one. All right, so every room he's in just fucking gross.
I don't know why I got.
He's just a nasty dude, bruh. Fucking cop!
Trying to be
You're
a good
LARPing.
dude,
He's
bro.
LARPing Fortnite right now. He's
Yeah,
LARPing
he is not
Fortnite
tough.
right now. You're literally. Come on, bro. Nasty ass sheets, nasty ass bed. Like,
Bro, go back. I hate. Actually, no, keep it. I hate niggas with his hair because I just feel like they're so smelly. Like that fluffy, like dye.
and the
like,
nigga got like anime
nah,
girls on his
bro.
wall. Like, grow up, bro. You're almost 40. They wanted him to go mainstream.
Hell no.
They wanted hoes to love this, but hell no, bro. But hell no, bro. I fucking hate these phone cases.
What is that?
I hate
What
these
is
phone.
that?
It's a Pokemon, bro. I'm telling you, if your phone case is this extra, get away from me. Don't be around me. You don't need this as a phone case. Just get one with a picture on the back. Get a picture of something on the back of the phone case. You don't need this, bro. You see the fucking frying pan one? Come on, bro.
What?
What app is that supposed to be? No, because now we're doing like a film breakdown. What app is this? What app makes that noise? What?
Tring, 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 tring. I got a person.
That's me. You could be mad cause
Oh,
baby I'm alone.
oh, I know this one.
Yeah.
Oh, I know this one.
Wait,
I know this. Yeah, I know
I'm
this.
about to say this. This ain't
Alone,
cool.
yeah. You could be sad. Baby I'm alone.
I'm telling you, there are niggas dead ass
When
listening.
depression was a trend.
Niggas was dead listening to this shit.
of digging, it looks pretty obvious that he was planted in the music industry. And after releasing some EPs and singles throughout 2019 and 2021, collaborating with people like Lil Xan and Travis Barker, it seems like he parted ways with Corton Records. His numbers started slowing down, and Corton probably realized that their investments had failed, so it's likely that they pulled out, or maybe Jumex left them, I'm not sure. So as of now, he's been releasing his latest songs
Niggas pulled out of
independently with
Jumex.
little to no success. I honestly think that the reason he failed is because his first impression was so terrible. The music wasn't great right off the bat, and the industry plant thing was so apparent. In my opinion, his music did get a lot better over time, but because people had these preconceived notions about him, they didn't really want to check his newer stuff out. And that
Off game.
So Baby Goth is an artist that just appeared one day. She popped onto the scene when she was featured on Trippie Redd's album A Love Letter to You 3 on November 9th of 2018. Shortly after that, she released her first song, Swimming, with Trippie Redd and Lil Xan. So right off the bat, she looked like an industry plant. I mean, her first song wasn't even out and she was already on Trippie Redd's album, but there's a bit more to the story. Before she became Baby Goth, she was always really into music. She started making music under the name Bria Bueno and had been doing covers and releasing her own music. She was even with an indie label called Rewind Records. In 2016, she posted an Indiegogo campaign with the attempt to raise money so she could make an EP. Unfortunately, though, she only raised $320 out of her.
Damn.
You need to raise money to make an EP. Dang.
Nah.
You really just need FL Studio.
I think Shorty was trying to pay for features and shit. I think she was trying to pay for features.
$14,000 goal. Eventually, she was able to release
There's your dead screaming and shit's pissing me off, gang.
her EP called Babyface, which was more like a pop sounding project that was actually pretty decent. She had a pretty good voice and I think she could have had more potential with that had she not rebranded. Baby Goth was doing a ton of things to try to get noticed, and she claims that she was eventually noticed by some people in the industry who found her on their Explore page on Instagram. She then signed to Republic Records, which is a branch of UMG, which is one of the big 3 record labels in the music industry. And when she got signed, she underwent a huge rebrand, covering up her previous career and creating a new image, which is a theme we see among many other industry plants. Her new image was face tattoos, flexing money, and posing with guns. Her and her label were also seemingly hiding the fact that she had a husband and 2 kids, so clearly her label was—
Could you imagine your mom, like you just see your mom getting face tattoos and shit for no reason?
trying to make her appeal to a certain audience.
She got Jet 5 off her face and shit.
Like I said earlier, is a marketing gimmick. Baby Goth then began blowing up after her first few songs. However, though, shortly after she started releasing music, she was exposed by a YouTuber named Progress, who basically proved she was an industry plant. He even found a video of one of her managers saying himself that he made her entire image and brand. He said that she was like a potato with no personality, so he gave her one.
She has no personality, so I was like,
that's so crazy.
Since a person can't speak, you got to make them look cool, right? So we get a cool name, right? All we had to do.
I'm not gonna lie, this nigga's fucked up for that.
Because all these
a potato with no personality.
Now you just made her. Not even that. You just made her get
a face tattoos and pose with Gen 5 for no reason.
Just for
and hit her husband and family away.
Anyway, she released an EP and continued releasing music throughout 2020, including a song with Slim Jimmy. But as she kept releasing, her numbers continued going down. The fact that she was an industry plant and her music seems so inauthentic is most likely the reason why her career didn't work out. She's been teasing new music to this day, but has not released anything since 2020. Our next industry plant is
stop teasing it.
Sorry guys, 1 second.
What are you tuning in?
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey man, I'm watching your new video and I love your shirt.
Okay. That's probably the weirdest ad of
Joe Biden just called you. You know him like that?
Yeah.
You just know him like that? You just like that?
Plant is someone with one of the most fascinating origins out of anyone else on this list, and his name is Smiles. So Smiles is a rapper whose name may sound familiar because he was featured on 6ix9ine's album Tattletales on the song Charlie. He released his first song as Smiles a day before that 6ix9ine song came out and has been releasing music consistently ever since. He hasn't seen much success and has only had one song since then crack a million plays, and that was a song featuring Snoop Dogg called Happy. So how did an extremely small rapper get featured on 6ix9ine's album and get a feature from Snoop Dogg? He's got to be an industry plant, right? Well, I can't say whether or not he's a traditional industry plant because he's had a career spanning over a decade before becoming Smiles, but I do consider him an industry plant of some sort, and you'll understand why after I explain it. So I think we should start with Smiles' dad. His dad is a man by the name of Bruno Mascalo, who is a multi-millionaire with an estimated net worth of 500.
Whoa!
Holy shit, bro.
Million? Yo, twin. Rap, you don't need a rap, gang. You don't need a rap. You're not taking your family out the hood.
Yeah, you don't need it.
You're not taking your family out the hood, bro.
$75 million. Now, the reason I think this guy's his dad is for 3 reasons. 1, he follows Smiles and a Smiles fan page on Instagram. 2, they both have the same name. 3, he mentioned in an interview he has a son in a rock band in LA. And you may be wondering, isn't Smiles a rapper? Why'd you say that he's in a rock band? Well, that article is from 2011, when Smiles was in a rock band by the name of Drive A. He was the lead vocalist and guitarist.
So this nigga's just a
lie,
Yo, like...
Holy.
music was pretty solid. The band was formed in 2007 and put out music until 2011. They released 2 full-length albums and they were actually pretty successful. Drive A has a music video with over 160,000 views, and there's a ton of people in the comments saying that they actually missed the band or that they saw them live on tour with other bands. However, I can hardly find any information about this group, and after breaking up in 2011, Smiles joined another band.
2011, what was I doing in 2011? I was 4. 2011, I was 4. Nigga, your dad had $370 million back in 2011. He has to have at least like 600 M's now. You don't need a rap game.
Band called Raw Fabrics under the name Jack Franco. They started the band in 2011, and by 2014, the band had just finished a nationwide tour that they headlined and then released their debut EP, Gold Handcuffs. In 2015, after releasing their second EP, it seems like the band split, leaving just Jack Franco, who is now going by Jack Bruno.
Power.
He was also struggling with,
I don't know, bro. Like clean break, Jack Bruno.
Like a code.
50 power. What are you talking about?
and had just finished a nationwide tour that they headlined and then released their debut EP, Gold Handcuffs. In 2015, after releasing
nigga, that's like a discount for his merch, gang.
Their second EP, it seems like the band split, leaving just Jack Franco, who is now going by Jack Bruno. But instead of making rock music, he made rap music. I believe he started releasing rap music in 2017, and that's when his career got extra weird. He had songs featuring Famous Dex, who was super hot at the time, and he also had a song with Playboy. Famous
Dex and Playboy Cardi?
What?
No, now I gotta listen to this. Giggy said late.
No.
Now I gotta listen to this, bro.
Take a look at my life. Don't make me pull some romantic shit. I could always make you mine. Take you out for a couple nights. Now you wanna be my wife, yeah. Going home alone again. Going home, won't let you.
It sounds like something a YouTuber would put in the back of their vid, bro.
I'm on my team.
You see the comments.
I'm on the beam. I'm on my team. Count the beans. 100 show. I got it on watch it.
Cardi must have took like at least like a couple hundred bands from this nigga, bro. No way he did that late for the love of the game.
And he was in the stew for like
5,
probably like a minute.
He was like, just to say he has a Playboy Cardi feature. That's just so garbage.
Cardi. For some reason, some of his music was released as 92 Jack, so it seems like he's been having identity issues throughout his career. Regardless, he was somehow very involved in the industry and had tons of connections. He's opened for artists like Wiz Khalifa, Juice WRLD, Lil Pump, Lil Skies, 6ix9ine, and Ray Shremmerd. It's left a lot of people wondering how he was able to get these connections, and I've seen some people speculating that he paid for them. And that would make sense since no one really knew who he was and he was even booed off stage at some points. I feel bad for how hard.
That's gotta be the worst feeling ever, gang. Like, you really think that you're doing your art, a nigga boo, like, not even just one, like the whole crowd is booing you, telling you to get off stage, gang. Like, I think like once I get one boo, I'm never making music again. Like,
bro, I'm over here performing fucking Heaven with my heart out, bro.
You're pouring your heart into the boo. Get off stage. Go home.
Pouring it, bitch. I'm put the
ew. Go
watch
home.
Boo. Now they got that,
Boo.
We talking about, bro. Watching that movie, now they got that eyes on. You should jump it. Everybody jump like a Sky Zone. Everybody jump in the crowd like a Sky Zone.
Everybody was boo him. Boo. Boo. Go home.
He was clowned on, but the music was kind of cringy, like this live Dunkin' Donuts performance he did.
Trying to eat a diet, then you eat a donut when you're trying to say.
No way, bro. Can I just get my coffee and go home, bro? Do I have to listen to this? Y'all said free coffee, so I came and listened to this, bro. Do I have to listen to the whole song? I've been here for 5 minutes. I think that's enough.
Jack Bruno, bro.
Anyways, he released a lot of music as Jack Bruno, although most of it's been deleted from streaming services. But then in 2020, Jack Bruno again rebranded to Smiles, whose persona was essentially that of a 2010 smiley face emoji. It seemed like he was trying to have a similar image to 6ix9ine. He came out as Smiles under Create Music Group, which is the same group that has worked with 6ix9ine, YNW Melly, and more. So people speculate that the reason he has all of these connections isn't because a label scooped him up and tried to make him an industry plant, but instead people speculate that he's just asking his dad for money so he can pay for these extremely expensive features and pay to open for people on tour. So that's why I'd say he isn't a traditional industry plant. It's more like he used his dad's
bread just to make.
Dad, I need the Playboy Cardi feature. It's 500,000, please. I need
Give me your song. Are you tough?
All right, ready?
songs you got? Yep.
Peter Piper got a pepper. Peter Piper got a pepper.
Here's 20 M's. He's fucking talented.
Money to actually plant himself in the music industry. And since he only has 18,000 monthly listeners, despite all of these features and connections.
Check how many monthly listeners Big Bro Act got.
I need to put myself out there more, bro. I feel like more niggas would generally fuck with my music. Oh, 9. Okay. Nice.
Populars, Can't Trust, Foreign to Foreign, In My Bag remix, We Back, Prove It. Heaven's number 10, but Heaven should be, I think Heaven should be towards the top. That's my favorite song.
Yeah, I'd say it's been a failed attempt. So yeah, Smile's career is crazy and I haven't seen anything like this, so maybe I'll do a full video about it one day in depth. And that brings us to our final industry plant, Icy Narco.
I'm Icy Narco and I deserve to be the XXL fresh.
I've never heard of him a day in my life. I genuinely, Roger, have you heard?
I feel like I've seen him before, bro.
2019 XSL freshman pitch. I've never heard of Icy Narco.
Because I taught SpongeBob how to play the clarinet.
You're so geeked. Why would you do a guitar?
So...
Why would you do a guitar motion if you taught him how to play the clarinet?
I didn't even peep that. Wow.
Now, I think the insane success of the SoundCloud era had labels foaming at the mouth trying to capitalize on it, because Icy Narco is a clear-cut Lil Pump clone industry plant. And while making this video, I realized that my definition of industry plant may have been a little too strict, so I'm gonna bend my definition just a little bit for this section, because Icy Narco did have a tiny bit of buzz before he got signed, and he also had a very similar image, but it's still pretty apparent that he's an industry plant being marketed towards a certain audience, and here's why. So Icy Narco began making music in 2016, back when he looked like a normal kid, but he didn't really get much attention. Throughout 2017, he changed his sound and style to be
oh my god, these glasses, this jumpsuit, this hair, this is 2019
tied up.
Yes, bro. This is 2018, 2019 rap game. This is all you would see, gang.
Similar to that of a Lil Pump or some other trendy Florida rapper. His music was very mediocre, but the sound was trendy, so he did garner a small fan base. Songs like You, Viagra, Niagara, and more helped him grow his audience. Because he was already
no black people in the audience though.
Appealing to the Lil Pump type of audience, the label he would eventually sign with didn't have to do much to alter his image. It was already there. They would do some other inauthentic, cringy stuff, but I'll get to that later. All they had to do was just scoop him up and push his mediocre music, which is exactly what happened. Icy Narco signed to 10,000 projects in late 2017 or early 2018 and instantly began blowing up. He even said himself that when he signed to 10K, he hardly had anything and had recently just moved out to LA. This is a label that's worked with artists like Ice Spice, 6ix9ine, Ian Dior,
for 10K.
Coin, and many more. His first few songs that were released on streaming instantly blew up and he got millions of streams. Icy Narco got a No Jumper interview and was seen with many other artists like YNW Melly and Young Nudie. However,
no way, this nigga's goatee's blue, right?
I didn't even peep that. Is it? Nigga, it is. It is. It is.
Many other artists like YNW Melly and Young Nudie. However, the gimmick wore off quickly and his streams immediately plummeted after his first
67,000
few songs. And of course, some people were enjoying his music even before he signed, but it was very short-lived and a lot of his views were probably just from people who wanted to check out the new and blue Lil Pump. He dropped his album Winter Can Be Murder in 2019 with 10K and it performed very poorly. It seems like his label even had him link up with Gary Vee for some reason, maybe for publicity or PR, but it's clear that this was a corporate decision. Regardless, after 2019, he stopped working with 10K Records and has only released 5 songs since. The reason he didn't work out is because his style was so unoriginal and it was very obvious that the label was just trying to capitalize on.
What's his nigga's name? Icy Narco.
She wanna link. I got her freeze in my link. Blueberry dumb in my teeth. You know my diamond they sing. My diamond 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 sing. But you know my young never sink. Hey.
This is like
I forgot.
This is what like niggas would use as like an intro. Like niggas use like an intro back in the day for their channel.
on this trend. Most viewers were aware of this too, with top comments like, "This guy jacked so many rappers in one track," and "XXX the smoke pump god." And again, I wouldn't say his music was that bad. It was decent, but it lacked any originality, and it was capitalizing on a dying trend. So despite 10K Records planting him in the music industry,
his music wasn't that bad.
To grow. Let me know if
you remember Ugly God?
I don't know if we have the same ears.
I just remember that. What happened to Ugly God, bro? I remember Water. I remember Water by whatever happened to Ugly God. Oh. Okay. Being accused of murder. All right.
Oh.
I guess that's just
I think I heard about that actually.
But if you guys enjoyed this video, comment down Lil Pump if you guys watch the video all the way through. What industry plants do you guys know about? You guys should go check out my boy EXHT on Spotify. Get him to at least fucking 10 monthly listeners. Jesus Christ. And that's it. For it forever. Shout out boy EXHT. He'll be linked in the description. As long as his Spotify. Because let's just play Heaven on the way out. Okay. So sorry, bro. Not listening to this shit right now. For it forever.
Medicine man. Medicine.